Welcome back to our channel, the channel for the latest news and untold fashion stories about Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today we bring you fashion journeys. Catherine stole people's hearts in the most meaningful outfits, and is so sweet in her impeccable style. Not only has Catherine's star power grown over the course of time, but she has additionally grown into one of among the firm's most prominent figures. Her outfit unmistakably mirrored the fresh position she attained as her prominence rose. Catherine, Princess of Wales, shook up her sense of fashion in ways that were beyond what among the most dedicated royal observers might have predicted. She ditched the cheap labels and prepared to wear items in favour of expertly fitted trousers, and appeared absolutely stunning in her evening attire. The 2016 ceremony that Catherine attended was less spectacular and more matronly. The nighttime gown is one area that Princess Catherine excels. Picture this: for her initial formal state supper as Princess of Wales, Catherine donned an exquisite gown that paid tribute to South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa. The fitted bodice, the eye-catching cape design, and the elaborate tiara made her appeal absolutely breathtaking. It's disheartening that Catherine's 2016 pick goes against her very own principles in so many numerous aspects. As you can see, Catherine opted for this particular ensemble for the British presentation of a street cat named Bob. The fundraiser aimed at generating money to make people aware of addictions rehabilitation. Catherine appeared great, but this outfit was far from her finest. Nonetheless, the whole evening was in favour of an extremely worthy purpose. In particular, the dress's intricate lacy applique embroidery on the neckline gave the impression that Princess Catherine was stunning in her glamorous best looks. A closer look reveals that the bodice does fit her very well, with some noticeable ripping at the line of the shoulder and sleeve cuffs. In the majority of the photographs, Catherine's forearms are cropped off, since her sleeves are slightly lengthy. Considering how talented she looks, and when rocking a nighttime look, this gown was a huge letdown due to its pleated skirt, which made it seem a little cool and vintage sense. The 2019 dress that Catherine wore caused quite a stir. Everyone will speak regarding what you're wearing, regardless of whether they love it or hate it, and that's the most beautiful sort, they claim. Princess Catherine's 2019 outfit is a perfect instance of this kind of outfit. Opinions on it are very subjective. While we weren't finding it objectionable per se, we do think that the princess isn't as stunning as she might be in this outfit when seen as a whole. During the Royal Variety performance held in the Palladium Theatre on November 18, 2019, Catherine, who was the Princess of Wales at the time, donned this gown. She walked out wearing a black lacy gown with shoulder puffs, reminiscent of the 1980s, and had her auburn locks styled in a very showy manner, clearly dressed for the moment. While parts of this style might be flattering, the princess seems ill-suited in the overall picture. To begin with, the dress's puffy sleeves are an unnecessary design element. Not only does Catherine's curly hair and its length confront the sleeves and the neckline, but the striking black décolleté and waistline details also crinkle her body in a manner that is stylish, fitting the lace dress does. This style has some good parts, but when put together, it doesn't flow well. Catherine appears to be her best in her 2009 wedding dress. The breeze doesn't care who you are, therefore will overlook this style faux pas. Despite the elevated significance of the marriage she attended in 2008, Princess Catherine's attire, shown above, was decidedly unworthy of the occasion. Catherine sported a wet seal-worthy, multi-patterned outfit and accessorized it by wearing a jacket that was crookedly placed, revealing only her hips, and is customary for a royal marriage ceremony. Catherine wore a fascinator. However, her selection of headgear screams goth princess from the beginning of the millennium as opposed to royal wedding style, and her locks were undoubtedly damaged by the wind. In sum-ups, the now princess's style was very fragmented, and it's a relief that nothing like that has happened since. Catherine was flattering in this dress's pattern. Princess Catherine has a long history of rocking florals in a style that is charming, on-trend, and refined since she's been a member of the royal family. It was a good concept, but the dress's pattern made Catherine seem older than she needed to, but she fitted into royal protocol. To begin to describe the dress's cut, it has a beautiful fit. The regal princess looks stunning in this, thanks to the fitted bodice and ruffled details beneath the bust area. But the flowery design is what truly brings out her flaws. The dress's sleeve materials had been seen in better days, and it says sofa at your great aunt's home instead of fashionable, youthful, professional royal who's out attempting to do well around the globe, attempting to its overall worn-out appearance. The dress's high collar clashes with Catherine's lengthy hair. An elegant updo might have been more appropriate for this ensemble. For Catherine, who maintains extremely high standards for herself, her wardrobe fell well short of her expectations. It represents her best appearance because Catherine wore a skirt and suit. We adore Princess Catherine for everything that she accomplishes for the monarchy, but especially for the important causes that she champions on behalf of women and children. The Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists and the Royal College of Midwives offices had the destinations of Catherine and Princess Anne's April 27, 2022 tour. Catherine's the sponsor of the Royal College of Music, along with it's incredible to know that she keeps highlighting sectors of British society that have room for improvement and expansion. Having said that, her outfit for this visit was exactly her greatest example. And upon closer inspection, the skirt in her suit had a really attractive shape. To begin describing the jacket, Catherine's petite form is perfectly complemented by its roomy sleeves. Her figure would have been better served by a jacket with cigarette sleeves, which would have prevented the fabric from bunching up. Catherine is stuck in a very unflattering place by the excessive length that defines the skirt, as well as the shirt's peplum construction, and it adds unnecessary breadth to the ensemble. The skirt, like the outerwear, has little excessive fabric, and ends up clinging to the princess's upper thigh. Catherine has maintained such high expectations for herself that she knows this outfit perfectly. Thanks for watching the video. What do you think about the fashion sense of Princess Catherine? Did she transform her fashion sense to be any better or worse? Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for the time being.